Our world is mapped, but Antarctica remains a land of secrets. It's the coldest, driest, and highest continent, a vast desert of ice that tests the limits of survival. Beyond the penguins and research stations lies a coastline of towering ice cliffs, where land meets the furious Southern Ocean. This is a place of danger and beauty, calling to adventurers for centuries. Katabatic winds reach hurricane force, creating whiteouts where you can't see your own hand. Here, survival is a battle against the elements. Every decision can mean life or death. So why do we go? Because it's in our nature to explore, to push boundaries. Antarctica is the ultimate challenge to the human spirit, a reminder that wild, unknown places still exist. As long as they do, people will risk everything to uncover the secrets hidden within the ice. Here, nature reigns supreme, and humanity is just a visitor. The call of Antarctica is the call of the wild, the unknown, and the forbidden, and that call is impossible to ignore. Imagine a wall of solid ice, the edge of Antarctica. Massive ice shelves and cliffs stretch for thousands of miles, rising straight from the churning sea. This is no gentle coastline, it's a fortress, nature's barrier keeping the world out. Reaching this wall means crossing the treacherous Southern Ocean, navigating monstrous waves and a maze of icebergs. Even modern icebreakers struggle here. The journey is a relentless test of nerve. Once you arrive, a sheer, unstable cliff of ice stands between you and the continent. Early explorers risked their lives searching for weak spots to haul their gear ashore. The ice wall is alive, moving as glaciers push ice to the sea. Crevasses, hidden deadly cracks, can open without warning, making every step dangerous. The barrier is both physical and psychological, daring only the boldest to cross. Antarctica's edge is a living testament to nature's power. Antarctica is a continent with no country, no borders, and no armies. Instead, it's governed by the Antarctic Treaty, signed in 1959 and now upheld by over 50 nations. The treaty's goal: keep Antarctica dedicated to peace, science, and international cooperation. Military activity, weapons testing, and nuclear waste are strictly forbidden. The continent is a natural laboratory, protected for all humanity. Scientists from around the world work together, sharing discoveries and data. It's a rare example of global unity for the sake of knowledge. Access is tightly controlled. You need permission for any expedition, whether for research or tourism. Every trip must have a legitimate purpose and a plan to protect the environment. Strict rules govern waste disposal and wildlife protection. Nothing can be left behind. Many areas are designated as specially protected, requiring special permits for entry. These rules preserve unique ecosystems and ongoing research. The Forbidden Edge is partly defined by these man-made restrictions. They exist to safeguard Antarctica's fragile wilderness for future generations. But they also add to the continent's mystique, fueling curiosity about what lies beyond the off-limits zones. The treaty turns Antarctica into a place of shared responsibility and wonder. It's a model for peaceful exploration and environmental stewardship. The rules are strict, but they're essential to keeping this last frontier pristine. Antarctica's governance is as unique as its landscape. Here, humanity's best intentions are put to the test. What makes Antarctica's edge so forbidden? It's a mix of nature's power and human rules. The ice walls, storms, and cold make it physically off-limits to most. Only the strongest and best prepared can enter. Nature's first rule. Then come the strict laws, the Antarctic Treaty and environmental protocols. These protect the land but also spark curiosity. What's so special in those restricted zones? The word forbidden carries danger and mystery, echoing centuries of myth and legend. For ages, Antarctica was terra australis incognita, the unknown southern land. Stories of sea monsters and impassable ice fueled its legend. Even today, large areas remain unexplored, feeding the idea of hidden secrets. The Forbidden Edge is also psychological, a barrier that challenges your sense of self. Standing at the ice's edge is standing at the edge of the known world. The landscape is alien, immense, and humbling. It takes mental fortitude to face that emptiness. For many, the greatest challenge is within. Antarctica tests not just your body but your mind. The journey is as much inward as it is outward. Antarctic exploration is a saga of courage and tragedy. Early explorers faced the unknown with little more than determination and primitive gear. Captain Scott's team reached the South Pole in 1912, only to perish on the return journey, just miles from safety. Their story is a stark reminder of how quickly Antarctica can turn deadly. Sir Ernest Shackleton's Endurance expedition became legendary when his ship was crushed by ice. Stranded, Shackleton led a daring rescue across 800 miles of ocean, saving every man. These stories echo across the ice, their huts preserved by the cold as frozen museums. They are testaments to the human spirit and warnings of Antarctica's unforgiving power. The Forbidden Edge has claimed many who tried to conquer it. Their stories guide and caution all who follow. Antarctica remembers every triumph and every loss. The past is never far beneath the ice. Where there's mystery, there are wild theories, and Antarctica is a blank canvas for imagination. Some believe in a lost civilization buried beneath the ice, inspired by ancient maps and legends. Others claim the continent hides alien bases, pointing to strange signals and unexplained phenomena. There are tales of secret military installations, hidden tunnels, and advanced technology. These ideas thrive because so much of Antarctica is off-limits. While science offers rational explanations, the allure of the unknown persists. Theories of lost cities and extraterrestrials add to the continent's mystique. Fact and fiction blend, making Antarctica a magnet for speculation. The Forbidden Edge is as much about what we imagine as what we know. The mystery endures, fueling endless curiosity. The real science in Antarctica is just as astonishing as the wildest theories. Scientists have discovered over 400 subglacial lakes like Lake Vostok, sealed off for millions of years. In these dark, pressurized worlds, they've found microscopic life thriving against all odds. Ice cores drilled from the continent reveal Earth's climate history, with ancient air trapped in every layer. These records are vital for understanding climate change today. The Southern Ocean teems with life, strange fish, giant sea spiders, and krill that sustain the ecosystem. New species are discovered regularly, showing the resilience of life in extreme conditions. The real discoveries aren't about aliens or lost cities. They're about our planet's past and future. Antarctica is a living laboratory, rewriting what we know about survival and adaptation. Every breakthrough deepens the mystery and wonder of this frozen world. The truth here is stranger and more inspiring than fiction. Science is the new frontier of exploration. Antarctica's secrets are slowly coming to light. Surviving Antarctica is as much a mental battle as a physical one. The endless white and blue landscape can be disorienting, leading to the Antarctic stare, a withdrawal into yourself. Isolation is intense. You're thousands of miles from home, living in close quarters for months. Small conflicts can escalate. Teamwork is essential for survival. The constant threat of danger, crevasses, storms, equipment failure, keeps you on edge. Managing fear and staying calm is crucial. Panic is your worst enemy. The environment forces you to discover your true limits and strengths. Standing at the edge of the ice is a profound, humbling experience. It changes your perspective on life and your place in the world. Antarctica strips you down to your essentials, physically and mentally. The challenge is relentless, but the rewards are deep. You learn resilience, patience, and the power of the human spirit. The void tests you, but it also reveals you. To endure here is to be transformed. Antarctica is a crucible for the mind and soul. The journey leaves no one unchanged. The white silence echoes within you long after you leave. We've reached the edge of the world, glimpsed its secrets, and faced its challenges. Antarctica guards its mysteries with ice and distance. For every answer, new questions arise about life beneath the ice, the planet's past, and the limits of our knowledge. The Forbidden Edge is not just a place, but the boundary of what we know. Technology will push us further. Submarines beneath the shelves, deeper drilling, better mapping. Yet, the more we discover, the more we realize how much remains hidden. The drive to explore is unstoppable. Curiosity is in our nature. But will we ever truly know all of Antarctica's secrets? Perhaps some mysteries are meant to endure, fueling our wonder. Maybe it's good for the human spirit to have a place that remains wild and untamed. The final question lingers. Will humanity ever lift the veil on the last secrets of the Forbidden Edge? Antarctica's silence keeps its answer. The adventure continues.